Hello there, beautiful people of the internet. So I'm waiting for a bigger package. UPS courier unfortunately did not. Oh my god, it's so hard to say this. We just missed each other, okay? I had to go to work and he came here and I wasn't at home, so I'm waiting for the package from yesterday, today again. And meanwhile, waiting for that big package, I have ordered some little things, little accessories, which I need as well. So let's take a look at this first. Guitar center, and we have some guitar related accessories. Nothing much. I'm particularly curious about cables because I really like cables with angled connectors. I just feel like they are easier on the input jacks. So normally I order Fender cotton wrapped cables. I really like the feel of them. The problem is the store didn't have them, and at that very time I was also looking for tremolo springs for my Stratocaster. So yeah, I opted for this store, and they run out of Fender cotton wrapped cables, so I had to find something else. And actually I have bought some cheap ones. I'm not really sure if Ortega is a Chinese brand. Doesn't really matter since almost everything is made in China nowadays. But where are you going with all this? Okay, first of all, let's get this strings. Don't get me even started here. Still battling myself with tens versus nines or even eights. I sometimes consider eights because just never mind. I guess it's so hard. It's like everything has its advantages and disadvantages, but I have learned a lot, but I still not sure which one I prefer. I'm just gonna leave it for some future topic, I guess. What else have we got here? Springs. Genuine parts. Not that I would like to swallow some springs, but yeah, I don't think. I mean, kids might try swallow springs, I guess. So made in USA, tremolo springs, because my previous blocking method with a piece of cloth, actually, I wasn't really sure if it's not damping my sound, so I really didn't want to spend any money. I wanted to block my tremolo back then, right at that moment, and but my consciousness, my mind was just not at the rest because of the soft cloth. Might be actually dampening the sound, the sustain or something. So a piece of wood, blocking tremolo would be much better. But the best, I think, just strings for that. So actually, I went back to nines, original factory strings, which came with my American Standard Stratocaster. I've put nines back on and the bridge is in floating position, but I might block it or even make it a little bit stiffer with those additional strings. So I really didn't want to waste money for this, but it's something I might need in future again, and it will come in handy. So let's get the cheaper cable first. There also, it's Pro-L. It's 3 meters cable. What's going on here? That metal part just fell apart. Okay, so at first glance, this looks very similar to the much more expensive Fender cables. They are like almost exactly the same, which is quite Proel. I mean, they look really nice, you know, and they are like half the price as well, as far as I remember. Get out of here. They are a little bit. The cable is a little bit softer, which isn't bad nor good. It's just different. But yeah, I really like this rubber thing around here, so the connector don't get stressed when it's, you know, in weird positions sometimes, either coming from an amp or from guitar itself. 99%, I think all of my guitars using angle connector in a guitar, and to the pedal stomp box the straight connector goes to the amp or something. So yeah, this is the best combo for me personally, and the cable look good enough. I mean, they're solid, you know. They've got this cotton wrap, which I really enjoy having because it's really soft, you know. I wrap my guitar cable around the guitar strap, so the rubber or any other material do not rub against the finish of the guitar. Same goes with the connectors. I've bought some Planet Waves expensive cable which had a metal connector all over the place, and for example with a Stratocaster where your input jack is at the front of the guitar body, it was actually, you know, touching the metal part of the input jack shield, and it was just annoying me that the metal rubs off against metal. So I have opted for these rubberized sleeves connectors, and I really enjoy them, and they also look very solid because the cable doesn't move around inside this rubber, which is often the case when you don't have this rubber and the cable goes straight to the connector. Sometimes the connector, you know, just turn around on itself on the cable, and that's, you know, it doesn't look solid enough. I like solid things, so that's it. And another cable which is a little more expensive but still on the cheap side, still almost half the price. It's made by Ortega guitars, estimated 1994, manufactured in China, designed in Germany. So Ortega, it's a German brand. It's Ortega brand of Roland. Okay, I didn't know that. There are lots of Ortega stuff, guitar stuff I've been seeing recently, and I wasn't sure what's the origin of the country of the origin. Where's the original brand name located? In which country? I was quite sure it's from China, but it's German, a German brand, which is nice. Okay, and this cable seems to be a little bit more stiffer. I mean, it's stiffer than the Proel one, but they both really fine cables. That orange rubber. Oh, no, that's not nice because I can feel the connector moves inside. Actually, it moves only at the very tip of it. I still don't like it. To be honest, I think I prefer the Proel's one. Yeah, this one is the cable is fatter, it's wider in diameter, as you can see, probably. But they're both quite elastic. but to be honest, that rubber wrap feels, the connector looks almost exactly the same. I mean, they might be, no, actually they not, they differ a little bit, but I mean, they are both fine, I guess. Cables, they are just cables, right? Unless, I mean, I haven't noticed much difference in sound or noise or anything, but again, my ears are just terrible, so they're okay. They're okay. That orange rubber sleeve has some battle marks on it, but other than that, everything looks fine. You know, they are solid looking. I think I prefer the more elastic one, the thinner cable, but maybe this one has more shielding, more noise cancellation stuff going on. I have no idea, but this feels like you know, nicer to have in your hand because it's very soft and elastic, and this one is a little bit, as you can see, springy, if you will. So I mean, it's not that bad, but I think I just like more thinner cables because I prefer thinner cables, I guess. So I guess that's it. So if I could buy another cable, I think I would go with Proel. I mean, they were like a couple of zlotys different in price. Ortega was a little bit more expensive. But actually, I think Proel feels like more of a quality product than Ortega. Okay. So if you have any questions, just remember almost all my videos get uploaded with huge delay, like a year delay, or at least couple of months delay. So by the time this video hits internet, I have already probably been using. Oh my god, I just butchered the grammar right there. I've been using them for quite a while, so I can share some more experience with you. If you're curious, just ask me in comments and I'm gonna share you my experience. For now, most of my cables are Fender one, cotton wraps. I've got all cotton wrapped cables at my in my room. But I've got Ibanez one, 2 Fender or 3 Fenders one, and 1 Warpig, as far as I remember, if that's the correct brand. Warhawk. I'm not really sure, but I'm really happy with all those cables. But yeah, I have recently learned that I can't live without angled connector on one side, you know. Sometimes even 2 angled connectors would be even better for me, but they are not that popular, and 1 straight white, 1 angled connector is good enough for me, so yeah. So thank you for watching, and let's wait for this another big package which is coming to me, and yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you for watching.